Cristiano Ronaldo's time at the Manchester United was a time that made every opposing team's full-back physically prepare to meet him. It was not just about seeking to score past defenders, it was about overpowering them to the extent they had every reason to fear any instance that he had the ball. His determination was not just about getting by past players, it was about fear any time he proceeded towards the goalpost. And Ronaldo was dangerous almost anywhere on the pitch, let alone scoring with volleys that most players wouldn't think of trying to be, let alone scoring from and fouling him. That wasn't a solution either. If the defenders attempted to bring him down with a tackle, they usually ended up having a much bigger headache, as Ronaldo had deadly free kicks, almost similar to penalties from long range if you ever slept through soccer matches when Ronaldo was still playing for Manchester United. You must have really missed something spectacular. But do not worry, for here we have listed some of the words that you can use. It is now time to take a closer look at how the boy Ronaldo developed into one of the brightest talents in the world soccer by 2006, and from where he only continued to progress in this year in August. Manchester United had one of their tests in friendly preparation match against Sporting Lisbon that initially was to be just a tune-up match for the Red Devils. But what ensued was far from what could be expected in normal circumstances. In that day, a 17-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo went to the playing field and made it his own stage. As soon as the referee blew the whistle, Ronaldo entertained the fans with some stunning skills, incredible speed and reckless dribbling. In electrifying performances, mesmerizing dribble, and fearless attacking styles. Cristiano Ronaldo left such a mark that even tough Manchester United defenders were left in the state of amaze. This was evident in one of the spectacular scenes where Ronaldo teased John O'Shea in an unfair fashion where the latter had no chance of stopping him. For instance, in one play Ronaldo had the ball at the wing, received the ball, he did some step over and left his opponent, marking him sore. He then proceeded to cut inside again and produced a perfectly placed cross which demonstrated his football brain and skill. Ronaldo must have had a stinker of a performance that night, because by the end of the match, the United players were begging Sir Alex Ferguson to sign the young talent. Ferguson later said, "It was one of those performances you don't forget. I knew we had to get him." Without wasting much time, United initiate talks with Sporting Lisbon, with Ronaldo transferred for PS1 2. 24 million, a record fee for a teenager at the time. They decided that Ronaldo should wear the number 28 shirt which he had sported when he was at Sported. But Sir Alex had a different assigned for his rising star, Ronaldo, and he wanted him to wear the number 7 jersey, a number formerly donned by the likes of George Best, Eric Cantona and David Beckham. The shirt number is more than an ordinary number, it is the number of a champion. A great icon that Ronaldo is now required to follow. Ronaldo's first appearance on the Manchester United team was on 16 of August 2003, where he performed as a substitute in the Bolton Wanderers match. He entertained the Old Trafford crowd with his skill, speed and enigmatic skills within the space of half an hour. His displays left Bolton's defense flat-footed, eventually making Ronaldo the first player to stand an ovation for any debut game, let alone for an 18-year-old. Throughout the 2003-2004 season, every defender in the English Premier League would always shift when Ronaldo was nearby with the ball. His erratic dribbling, high speed, and persistence proved to be quite set value. His dribble was unpredictable, hence caused pin-pointing of the midfielder difficult. He was very fast and never tired. This characteristic was most exemplified with Ronaldo, since he was always eager to face his marker and use his skills to turn around a match on a blink of an eye. Probably the most memorable performance which I remember is the one in November 2003, when Ruud van Nistelrooy made his first goal for Manchester United against Portsmouth. It was having a free kick where he was trying to avoid the mass and take it past the goalkeeper, and the ball ended in the back of the net. At the end of the season, Ronaldo had played 40 matches, making 6 goals and creating 9 assists, making him emerge a star. His work in helping United to clinch the FA Cup cannot be overemphasized, and he was duly rewarded through various man of the match performances that eventually saw him clinch the Sir Matt Busby Player of the Year award. This has just been the start of Ronaldo's stairway to stardom. In the subsequent season, the conversion of Ronaldo stepped up. He started gaining confidence and started becoming much more regular, and the very first signs of transformation from a showboating winger into an important asset for Manchester United emerged. It was no longer a case of flair, but Ronaldo was now making an impact in the game at the decisive moments. The highlight of that season was undoubtedly a match in October 2004 by Manchester United against Arsenal, which stopped the amazing unbeaten run of the latter at 49 games. Ronaldo was instrumental in United's 2-0 victory, especially because of his pace and technique that confounded the Arsenal backline. The physicality that he brought, harassing defenders and getting fouls in contentious positions, had a massive effect on United's equalizer. Ronaldo was more involved in the build-up to the first goal of the match, and this shows his value in the team. This match can be considered a turning point in the group stage of Manchester United as well as in the life of Ronaldo. It was a game where a player develops from a talent on the field to someone who can clinch the much-needed victory from the big games. In the following season 2004 to 2005, Ronaldo maintained his scoring record and contributed 9 goals and 10 assists in 50 matches, thus improving than previous season's record. For the 2005-2006 seasons, Ronaldo was only starting to boast of his capabilities and potential. It was also another good season for him as he transitioned from before being more of a showman to accomplishing more of the team's goals on the field. This transformation in the psychology of the player made him much more direct and efficient player who could single-handedly clinch games for Manchester United by his moments of sheer brilliance. The transformation of Ronaldo into striking force with free kick in February 2006, and he proved when he struck a 30-yard free kick against Fulham FC. You can imagine the shot was hard and well-aimed such that the goalkeeper could not do anything about it. At the end of the season, Ronaldo scored 12 goals and made 8 assists in his appearances that amounted to 47. Despite United securing a second place in the English Premier League season, Tottenham fans were not impressed with the player's performance as an individual. Ronaldo was again included in the PFA Team of the Year, as well as clinching his second Sir Matt Busby Player of the Year. If you're enjoying what you're seeing right now, type CR7 in the comment section and do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. So here I am trying to make my point, and now let me tell you the story. The 2006-2007 season was the season which transformed Ronaldo into one of the world's best players. This therefore means that his transformation was as a result of training, where he concentrated more on the aspect of insulation to beef up his former delicate figure. This dedication proved to be fruitful since after the withdrawal of Ruud van Nistelrooy, Ronaldo became the main attraction for Manchester United. For the first time, Ronaldo could come out from the shadow of another Dutch striker and perform even better since he made Manchester United switch. Ronaldo gave one of the best performances of the season, proving that he is now a man ready to take United on his shoulders. This tactical foul of afternoon could define moment of 2006 to 2007 season, which was experienced in December 2006 against the Fulham. Weaving through defenders with ease, he slotted the ball home, sending a clear message Ronaldo was no more a one-technique winker, but a cunning striker. Once more, creativity was at its best on March 17th when he was involved in a move that led to weaving the ball into the byline and then rolling it to Ji-sung Park, thus scoring the initial goal. In the later parts of the season, Ronaldo instantly replied to a counter-attack, and part 1 joined Wayne Rooney. Passing this to Rooney to finish the move superbly. The 2006-2007 season could therefore be described as the time Ronaldo really began to establish himself as an international player. He has extended great contribution that facilitated the club Manchester United obtain their first Premier League since 4 years in the Community Shield. In this respect, independently of the team achievements, Ronaldo succeeded for receiving many of the journalistic awards, such as the PFA Players Player of the Year and the PFA Young Player of the Year, the FWA Footballer of the Year, and the Premier League Player of the Season. He was scoring them at a rate of 23 goals and 20 assists by the close of the campaign, laying the foundation for another stratospheric rise into global superstardom. The 2007-2008 season saw another terrific campaign from Cristiano Ronaldo, where he was increasingly becoming the world's best player. This was the season where everything came together for Ronaldo. His elusiveness, technique and masquerade of scoring potential which he possessed was a nightmare to defenders in Europe. It can only be said that his performances on the field were exceptional, therefore scoring 42 goals in 49 matches across all type of matches. One of the most memorable goals by Rooney was in the match against Portsmouth in January 2008. Kick from Ronaldo was breathtaking. It was clearly one-footed, then with the instep of his right foot which curved mid-air as if it was defying the laws of gravity, it sailed past the goalkeeper into the top corner of the net. The other memorable match was against Newcastle in a match that Manchester United had the potential of going top of the Premier League. He by the incident opportunity asserts himself and became to score a first in his career hat-trick. His first goal was a free kick that caught the goalkeeper off his line. Thus was the kind of performance United had to get to the top of English football. It was a skillful played match, and the highlight was Ronaldo scoring his first professional hat-trick for the club. His first goal against Newcastle was a free kick that was placed in an unusual position in that it was placed beneath the wall as the defenders leaped towards the ball, since all goalkeepers have a blind spot that is beyond the wall of the defenses. His second was in first-class style following a defense-splitting pass from Carlos Tevez that left Ronaldo alone with the keeper, in which he made no mistake to beat the keeper to his left. The hat-trick was rounded up with some smooth skills whereby Ronaldo moved around some of the defenders, then beat them with a well-placed shot. Against Aston Villa, Ronaldo provided us with a full display of footballing ability. He got the team on the lead with a rather unconventional goal by using his backheel trick. But he was not finished there. He then became creator and put in a brilliant cross for Tevez to head into the net from. A few minutes later, he contributed Wayne Rooney through on goal with a delightful back heel flick, further establishing himself as United's playmaker and center forward. Ronaldo continues to illustrate his brilliance, not only in domestic leagues. In UEFA Champions League, he played a crucial role for Manchester United when they reached the final. They elevated him as the competition's leading goalscorer with goals to his tally. As it was the case in the final against Chelsea, Ronaldo came through again, getting above the Chelsea defense to head the opening goal. Even though Ronaldo blazed a penalty in the shootout, United won and therefore landed their third European trophy. Ronaldo's efforts in the season saw him claim the UEFA Club Footballer of the Year accolade. His contribution towards United's success in the Premier League and Champions League was unequaled. The best season of Ronaldo in Manchester United was the 2007-2008 season, because he was scoring brilliant goals on every stage despite of any competition. His talent was honored with many individual awards such as Ballon d'Or, FIFA World Player of the Year, and UEFA Club Footballer of the Year. He also finishes as the top scorer in the English Premier League with 31 goals. He also won the PFA Players Player of the Year, FWA Footballer of the Year, and the Gary Neville Premier League Player of the Season. Manchester United has found its last season with Ronaldo, and Cristiano Ronaldo was a player of Manchester United from 2008 to 2009. A mere spectator, while his second was a fitting ending to a lightning counter-attack, following an end-to-end move from United's half, proving that he was not helpless. And then the final against Barca in Rome was not as rosy. Still, even in his final season at the Old Trafford club, Ronaldo played like a professional who is considered the best in the game. In the term, he managed 26 goals and 12 assists in 53 matches of the United and succeeded in winning third Premier League title consecutively and in Champions League final for 2 seasons. That season, however, had one of the most memorable moments of football when Ronaldo unleashed a 40-yard shot during the Champions League quarter-final against Porto. It was on such a background that this goal has become a vivid example of his talent to create miracles in a top match over and over again, bringing his team, the United, to the semi-finals. The same can also be said for his performances against Arsenal in the semi-finals. On the night of the match, Ronaldo was on the score, prostrating 2 vital goals that led to the 3-1 victory for United, taking the total aggregate to 4-1. The first was a free kick as slick as anything witnessed all season with the Arsenal goalkeeper. Ronaldo could not help United to take control of the match as they were dominated by Barcelona, and the match concluded with 2-0. This was a bittersweet end to the campaign, although Ronaldo's intervention throughout the competition could not be denied. Similarly, in the Premier League, the contribution of the Ronaldo was immense. His goals and assists were important for United to clinch the trophy, and that put him as one of the key players to have played for the club. Despite the fact that it was the last year for Ronaldo in Manchester and he decided to move to Madrid, he demonstrated mind-boggling performances which would always be remembered in Manchester and world football. Maintaining United's Premier League record of 2001 to 2002, then entrenching the team's dominance in the subsequent season. Ronaldo could easily announce himself as the enigma of Manchester United. He was also able to add more trophy wins during this season: FIFA Club World Cup and the League Cup. When Ronaldo left for Real Madrid in the summer of 2009, a world record PS8.0 million transfer fee, he had made every possible record and won every trophy for the club. Cristiano Ronaldo played 6 amazing seasons at Manchester United, and he netted 118 goals and added 69 assists from 292 matches. His silverware achievements include 3 Premier League championships, 1 FA Cup, 2 League Cups, UEFA and FIFA Club World Cup, among others. On a personal level, Ronaldo also emerged winner of the Ballon d'Or, FIFA World Player of the Year, and other trophies succeeded in the offering list, which include the Premier League Golden Boot and PFA Players of the Year. In retrospect, do you agree with Ronaldo's move at Manchester United? Do you wish that we explain his legendary career at Real Madrid? We hope you enjoyed the article. Don't forget to let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. And with that, we come to the end. Thanks for tuning into this, and see you next season.